Before there was order, there was chaos. Before there was law, there was raw power. And before there was the sacred bond of marriage, there was only desire, conflict, and endless struggle. But from the storm, a union was forged, a union that would shape Olympus itself. This is the story of the courtship and the wedding of Zeus and Hera. A story not only of love, but of trickery, destiny, and divine splendor. Zeus, son of Cronus and Rhea, had risen from the depths of struggle. As a child, he had been hidden in the caves of Crete, saved from his father's hunger for power. As a young god, he freed his brothers and sisters from Cronus' belly. And as a leader, he led the Olympians in the great Titanomachy, the war against the elder gods. When the smoke cleared, it was Zeus who stood supreme, the thunderbolt in his hand, the cosmos at his feet. And yet, Olympus was incomplete. For what is a king without a queen? What is the ruler of gods without the goddess of marriage? Among the daughters of Cronus, one shone with unmatched dignity. Hera, goddess of women, of family, of marriage itself. Beautiful, regal, and unyielding, she embodied the sacred order of union. Zeus looked upon her, and his heart burned with desire. But Hera was not like the others. She resisted him, time and again, turning away his advances. For Hera was proud, untouched by flattery, unwilling to be conquered by passion. She would not give herself lightly, not even to the king of gods. And so, Zeus devised a plan. One day, when dark clouds rolled across the skies and the winds howled with chill, Zeus transformed himself into a fragile cuckoo bird. Small, trembling, shivering in the storm, he perched upon the window of Hera's chamber, feathers soaked, body weak. When Hera looked upon the little bird, her heart softened. She took the creature in her hands, warmed it against her chest, and offered it shelter. But in that moment, Zeus revealed his true form. The cuckoo vanished, and in its place stood the mighty god of thunder. Hera was startled, outraged, but also moved. For though it was trickery, she saw in it not just desire, but persistence, devotion, and cunning. And so, at last, she agreed to be his bride. Their wedding was unlike any the world had ever known. The gods of Olympus gathered. The rivers themselves flowed with music. The earth blossomed with flowers in every color, as if nature itself rejoiced. The hoary goddesses of the seasons adorned Hera with a crown of blossoms. The Graces and the Muses sang hymns of love. Gaia, the earth, brought as a wedding gift a tree heavy with golden apples, a tree that would one day stand in the fabled garden of the Hesperides. Zeus and Hera stood side by side, thunder and majesty, light and law. And in their union, Olympus was complete. For marriage itself was sanctified that day, not merely as a bond of love, but as the balance between power and harmony. Yet though their wedding was divine, their marriage would be far from simple. For Zeus, though king, was restless. And Hera, though queen, was proud. Their union would give birth not only to children Ars, Hebe, Hephaestus, but also to endless conflict, jealousy, and schemes. Still, in that first moment, upon Olympus crowned with flowers, they were united. The cuckoo had won his goddess, and the heavens themselves bore witness to the greatest wedding of the gods. To this day, their story is remembered not merely as romance, but as myth's most sacred wedding. Zeus, the king of thunder. Hera, the goddess of marriage. Together, the eternal, complicated, unbreakable bond of power and love. For in the myths of the ancients, even the gods could not escape the trials of the heart. And so the wedding of Zeus and Hera lives on, not just as the union of two divinities, but as the eternal reminder that even in heaven, love is never simple. Like, share and subscribe for more such videos.